to another Chart Nerd TA video. Today we are diving back into Algorand. Are we looking to continue the impulsive move here to the upside? Okay, where I said, once you break 33 cents, you're looking at more upside targets. Or are we looking to retrace and come back for support before we get continuation? Okay, because right now we are still in bullish momentum. Okay, and I think we're looking to break out, but right now we're coming back for support to get that sort of confirmation signal that potentially we're looking to break out of these lows here for Algorand. So diving into today's technical analysis, we're looking at the daily time frame here, and I think previously I mentioned going from this low up to this high with the fib, that we could see Algorand potentially start to work its way back up to this high, which I said was the lower high of this high, and I said that would be your point of contact. I think it was around 36 cents where Algorand could meet this 1618 target, and what has happened is we haven't hit that, but you can see that we've run into the 1272, bang into that, and right now we're being pushed back down, looking to come back for support. So literally going from this low, we was retracing to this high, and we started to come up here. We broke through the EMAs, we broke through the golden ratio, which was key resistance, we broke through that 31 cents, we melted up to 34, and right now we're pulling back, looking to hold support, and we ran into the 1272 before we started to pull back, which was this level of resistance right here. So we've run into that resistance. So right now, what we're looking to do is retrace. So what we do is we get a fib on from this high where we're pulling back from. And we're retracing back to this low where we came from. And right now, we can see that these two targets here are where I'm looking for Algorand to find support. And it would be the 050 and the 0618. So around 31.9 and 31.3 cents in 0.3191 and 0.314. These two targets here, where potentially you might start to do something like this, pull back for support and look to get your continuation. And at this point, if you do fall back and bounce for support here, it might be a great opportunity. Now, what you can see is the stock RSI is actually in the overbought areas. So when you're up here, again, look where the price is. You started to come down. Right now, potentially what you're looking to do is form some little rollover. And what you want to see is something like what happened here. So in this point where you came up, you came back down, you formed a higher low. Right here, you came up, you came back down, and you didn't actually come to the floor area of the stock RSI. You didn't come to the oversold area. You managed to stay within the zero. I think it's what range is this? Sorry, the 20 to the 79.80 range. So within the medium range, you came down, you formed a higher low. Right now, if we come down and start to form a low in this medium range and start to pick up again, this potentially where you could see Algorand come to one of these levels, and then actually start to bounce up, and you could see the reversal start to bounce up there with the RSI coming back down and rolling over, and equally you're retracing to the 0618. Now, if we look at the EMAs, we'll get the EMAs on quickly and have a look at what they're showing us at the moment on the daily. So we've got the 20 and the 55. Right now what we're looking to do is, we're closed today currently. Sorry, we haven't closed below it yet, but today we're sort of pushing down this 55 and we're looking to retest the 20. It'd be nice to hold that as support and sort of coil up and get continuation here. It'd be lovely to see that. But potentially what you could see here is you've got this left shoulder, you've got this head, and if you do start to come down and hold support here and start to bounce back up, you could potentially be in some sort of inverse head and shoulders pattern here on the daily time frame. So it's literally all about coming down here, looking to hold support on one of these areas and basically forming some sort of higher low. Because what you'd have then is you've got this low here, you can see you've had this wick. So this is our support area at the moment, because you've got this point of contact here, which is the low. You came up, you came back to support, you found support here because you got rejected by the 55. You pull back to support, and then right now you've come up again, you've met a new higher high. Right now what you need to do is come back and form a higher low, and again this trend line would tie up with the 0618 at around 31 cents. So do look for that, do get this trend line in, and do get this Fibonacci in your chart from this high retracing to this low, and you can see that you basically on a more zoomed out sort of scale. We are running into resistance, don't get me wrong. I did say that breaking 33 was a good thing. We have broken 33, but equally we're being pushed down below that right now, so we are losing that 33 cent hold area, which indicates to me again that you potentially could be coming back down, as I said, for some sort of higher low this trend line of support right now. So ideally, that's basically what I'm looking for right now. I am looking for that pullback, okay, and you've got this this ascending level of support, and you're looking to come back down to retest that. And I did say if you do, you could see you've got the left shoulder, this head, and you potentially form a right shoulder of an inverse head and shoulders pattern, and you'll be looking for higher breakout targets. But it's nice to see, as I said, zooming out, it's nice to see, because what it is, okay, you've got these lows here, you came up, you met resistance, you came back for a higher low, you've broke out, come back for support, okay, you've still got higher lows right here, and right now you're breaking out, looking to continue this impulsive move. All we have to do is tackle 41 cents, guys, okay, and you're going to have larger targets to the upside. So for me right now, okay, what you can also see here, let me show you something that's quite important on the daily. Okay, I'm going to get another Fibonacci on right now as well. So what we're trying to do here is go from this low, okay, and we're retracing back to this 41 cent area, okay, of where we came from. And again, why this has been met as resistance, okay, look at this, the 050 from this low. Basically, we're trying to get back up here, okay, so we're trying to climb back up to this high. But right now, as I said, key resistance areas are the 050 and the 0618. So you've come down, formed a higher low. Right now, we've ran into the 050 and we're being rejected. We need to form higher lows within this sort of structure and sort of coil up in an ascending triangle, because you've got a low, a high, a low, a high, come back, form a higher low. You're continuously forming higher lows. And if you do start to break out at 34 cents and we do start to coil up in that sort of pattern, okay, where you've got this sort of ascending triangle, and you do start to coil up like this, okay, and you eventually break out, you'll have a technical target to the upside. And I think it would be a retracement back to 41 cents. So what you'd have is something like from there to there. And once you break out, yeah, you can see that if you was to break out of this sort of ascending triangle pattern where you're coiling up between this horizontal level of resistance, ascending level of support, you're basically starting to retrace up to that 41 cent area. Okay, and then you'll be breaking above these targets. And once you do start breaking 41, my upside targets would sit at a minimum, okay, 45 cents and potentially an extension to the 51 at the 1618. And what you'd be doing is you'd have this low, you'd have this high, you'd have this low, okay, you'd have this high, and basically you're working up like this in bullish structure, looking to come back for support, and you're basically starting to break your way out and get your neck out of the woods. Okay, so it's all about holding support and breaking through levels of resistance. Right now, we are running into resistance. Okay, as I said, we're running into that 34 resistance, this 050. We're looking to come back and hold support on this ascending level of support here. If we do, we're coiling up in a lovely ascending triangle. Okay, and you're looking for the breakout and the retracement back to 41 cents. Be cautious with this stock RSI. I do think this will start to roll down. Okay, and this is where this price could start to roll, and you could look for that area. Again, back in the video in the previous a few minutes ago, I did have the fibs on of the areas looking to hold support. Okay, so this is our resistance area and why we're being rejected. And again, right now we are looking to hold support. What areas am I looking at? We said the 31 cent area, okay, where you've come up. Right now, if you start to retrace and hold the 0618, you're holding this ascending level of support. Get that bounce, okay, and look for the retest of this 34. If this 34 gets broken, okay, then you are looking to push on and retest this 41 cents. Okay, guys, so that's where I'm looking for the pullback to around 31.33, 03133. But that's a quick update today. I hope you enjoyed today's content. Sorry. If you did, please do like, comment, and subscribe. From Chart Nerd TA. Until next time, peace out and take care.